Marvel Rivals might have just taken its first L. Yeah, sure, maybe there's been some things you haven't enjoyed or balance or whatever, but generally when there's been big announcements, dev talks and whatnot, it's been received fairly positively. A lot of things, like for instance, talking about how every hero is going to be free now and in the future was a massive W. Well, today they put out a dev talk that I think has the community a little bit upset. For the first time that I have seen with my own eyeballs, generally everyone doesn't seem too thrilled about this. And I'm going to explain why, and I think it's justified. So in this dev talk, they talked about the upcoming halfway point of season 1. Now, we all knew this was coming, okay? But we only anticipated that it meant new content. For instance, the Human Torch and the Thing have been confirmed to be releasing February 21st. That is when the half rank reset occurs. I say reset because it doesn't just mean that we're getting this new content like these new heroes, but we are also resetting our rank slightly, halfway, you could almost say. So typically in the past, well, the only time we've experienced this is season 0, there was 7 years of rank lost after the reset. So I can't know exactly, but I think from Diamond 1, you ended up in like Gold 2, something of that nature, okay? Well, now in this Season 1 halfway reset, you were dropping 4 tiers. I'll have them on the screen right above me as quick examples. You can basically take away Diamond, put in your rank, and it'll equate to whatever rank. You're going down 1 tier, and Diamond 1 to, I believe, it's Plat 2 is the equation, okay? So like 4 tiers. Now, that's not too bad, but it's a little bit frustrating, right? A lot of people grind, a lot of people get up to the rank that they want to be, and now you're pushing us back, and now we have to work our way up there again. On top of this, not everybody has a lot of time to grind rank. It takes a lot of time, and honestly, I'm of the opinion that one of the best ways to increase your rank, to climb up the ladder, is to just have a lot of time on your hands. Volume grinds rank. Volume gets you up to Grandmaster. Not only are you going to become a better player over time, but literally the game wants you to succeed. The algorithm is essentially always giving you more points for your wins and less for your losses. We'll look at my match history in a minute here, and I'll show you exactly how that is. The idea being that you're having this dopamine effect of just, yes, I'm progressing, I'm winning, this is excellent. And then you're going up the ranks and it just feels great. Makes you want to play the game. A lot of people have been talking about losing Q and how sometimes the game just wants you to lose so that you're in that uphill, downhill grind that just kind of, pulls at your heartstrings and makes you want to keep playing. Well, I don't know if I believe in all that, but definitely based on the rank points that are distributed across a wide variety of games, until you hit Grandmaster, you're always going to be in the positive. A Redditor actually kind of did the math, and it actually equates to a 44% win rate is what is actually going to climb you ranks. So I think they're getting exposed here a little bit almost. Maybe they're getting too many players at higher ranks that they don't want to be there necessarily. We've already seen them include Celestial rank, and now they're doing this half rank reset, which we didn't necessarily expect. It wasn't, a lot of people knew the half rank was going to be a cutoff, but we didn't know that our rank would drop, which, yeah, a little bit of frustration. Okay, so check this out. I always find this very fascinating. This is from rivalstracker.com, and they have rank distribution based on 3.3 million players. You can see it right there, 3.3 million players recorded and where their rank lies. Now, of course, Bronze 3 is going to have the most. That's all the folks that don't play ranked, or maybe they didn't even reach level 10 in the game, so it's obviously overpopulated. However, as we progress, you see a little bit of a drop off. It's pretty steady until we hit Gold 3. That is because that is where the ranked reward, the cosmetic that you can get, is. You hit Gold 3, you're good to go. And that has vital implications to this half season reset. That cosmetic is going to be gone forever if you don't hit Gold 3 by this season. Not a lot of people, like I said, have the time to get there. Also, the little emblems, I don't know what they're called actually, but there's these little tags that you can put on your title if you hit Grandmaster or above. There's even special ones for like a 1 above all. They are also going to reset. So it's going to be like season 1.5 and then there's season 1. It's kind of weird to me. One thing I don't like, I know they're doing it for thematic purposes, right? It's season 1 because of this overarching Dracula Eternal Night theme. But gosh, I wish it was just like 1 and then 2, 3, 4, not 1.5, 1, 2, or 0.51. Is it 0.5? Are we at 0.5? Is that what's going on? I don't know. It's just strange to me. But you can see the distribution. And what happens is, I think, as more players get to gold 3, they drop off. They stop playing. They get their ranked reward, and then they're not incentivized to keep playing ranked. What they want to maybe do is that if there's always this reset, well, now I'm more encouraged to get through silver, get through bronze, to get that reward every month 0.5. Maybe that's the objective. Also, then you have the sweaty lobbies, you know, the guys grinding at platinum diamond that want to get to that grandmaster every season. Again, that takes a lot of time. And I also think a lot of the community is just disappointed because, you know, they put in this effort and they achieved this rank, which feels really good. But then you just know it's not going to last. It's going to just disappear, and then you'd have to once again engage in that grind, get to that rank, and feel successful. But then, yeah, you only got that for maybe a few weeks because it took you a month, and then there's the reset around the corner. And, you know, I think it's healthy to always have this. All competitive games have this. But usually the reset happens at the 3-month mark, typically, I would say. Now we're looking at having that time. And I think it's just a little bit too aggressive and might push a lot of players to be completely discouraged from trying ranked anyways, because what's the point? I don't have enough time in this next month, so I'm just not going to play the game. And then they kind of just fall out from playing. Fortunately, what it really saves this game is that it's free and all the heroes are free. So that's always going to be what draws and pulls players back, even if for just a short period, but that's going to save them. Okay, so here I am in my match history. I just wanted to show this as an example of how you are just, no matter what, if you're playing games and you're hovering around a 50% win rate, you're going to climb in ranks. It might be slow, it might be painful. You'll get there eventually. So I am currently in Diamond 2, I believe. Diamond, yeah, 2 right there. You can see it on the screen. And, you know, I think I'm a Diamond player, to be honest with you. I have hit Grandmaster, but I don't think I'm quite at that level just yet. I think I'm better at Diamond, or that's my skill rank. But the game still wants me to get to Grandmaster, and without me even really necessarily trying, it'll probably eventually push me there, and I'll be in Grandmaster, even though I think I deserve to be in Diamond for now until I evolve. Because look at 19 points lost for a competitive match at Diamond 2. Yeah, I got SVP, but then in this one I lost 21 points. We did terrible. We got absolutely stomped. But in my wins, I'm getting plus 25, plus 26, plus 24, plus 26, and keep going. Minus 19, minus 20. If I'm always around the minus 19, minus 20, and then I'm getting up to the plus 25 range, that's a 5-point swing. That's 1 in every 4 games not really mattering. So it's, you know, it's you're eventually just going to get up there. And then on top of that, if you're in the lower ranks, you got the shields, the chrono shields that are helping to deflect a complete loss. So it's really going to help out. And I really want to hit home that I'm not saying that anybody can rank up or whatever. Like a lot of people have their struggles in the lower ranks for a number of reasons. Okay, I'm just trying to express that volume, time spent in the game, is actually the #1 factor to climbing up, even if you're not that great of a player. If you just keep banging your head against the wall and you're somewhat decent, you should be climbing. All of the data, the statistics prove that should be the case. And if you're not, that's okay. It doesn't mean everything. Just have fun with the game. All right, the other thing that I wanted to show you guys really quickly was the let's see, where is it, the rules. Okay, so here you go. So these are the tiers, right? And these are the rewards that are associated with the rank season. Now the thing is, if I quickly skim here, I don't see a deadline. You know, I don't see where it said, you know, the halfway point is where it's going to cut off. February 21st is where it's going to cut off. Nobody knew the day that this would happen. And it still doesn't even show it in the in-game. So if I'm just someone who doesn't really watch YouTube, check with the news, check Reddit or anything, I just play this game for fun. And I'm just, you know, I'm silver 1 and I'm just taking my time. Well, all of a sudden it's going to reset. And this skin right here, the Blood Shield Invisible Woman, will never be available to me ever again. And I'll actually just log in one day 4 ranks lower than I was the other day. Like that's, I don't know. I'm sure they'll have something in the game when it gets closer to the time to let you know. But at that point, it might be too late for a lot of folks who might care about this. And again, at the end of the day, maybe it seems like I'm making this a big deal. I don't think it's a massive deal, but I think it should be reconsidered and reworked because it's a little bit too tight of a turnaround. And you know, some people really care about these cosmetics, as silly as they may be, and it's all free. It doesn't affect the gameplay, but we're a gaming community. We like our stuff. That's what we like to talk about, right? I guess. All right. Okay. That's all I got for me. I might not even get this silver crest. I'm in D2. I'm going to try and grind a Grandmaster and get this little crest of honor. Season 1, it should say season 0.5 because that's really what it is. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.